Greetings, beautiful soul tribe. Greetings. So, I have had some epiphanies as you could tell by my hair, it's been a ride. It has been a ride. I jotted down some notes last night when I was going through these emotions because these energies we're experiencing, I like to really take full effect of it and do what I have to do to heal and to just really channel through it for myself. So I was jotting down some notes last night, and this handwriting doesn't even look like mine. It was just going so fast, and I thought I would share it with you. Like ascension, all about ascension. Everything was coming in. And then last night, after I jotted these notes down, when I went to bed, I couldn't even sleep. I closed my eyes and I saw the stars. Like I was watching the stars with my eyes closed, guys. I can't even explain it, express the vibration in words. But yeah, I was so fully connected with myself that I was a star. I was a star looking at the other stars. I was embracing the moment of inner peace. And that was after I wrote this stuff, and then also it was after I channeled some old stuff that was in my life, and not even really channeled through. Actually, yeah, it's flipping through the channels of my old lifetime in this lifetime, if that makes any sense. And I was able to really observe so much emotion came over me of not sadness, but understanding of life, of my life, of our existence, and really feeling the beauty of each experience and lesson that I went through, from youth to now, and why we have to go through these experiences when we don't really understand it until later we understand everything. And I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I want to read you what I wrote, and it kind of jumps around and it's hard to read because it's chicken scratch. So it started off with going inside and telling myself, channeling my higher self, of course. It's been a difficult path, I must admit, but I've had to remove everything learned and everything I knew. The identity that was man created, the program patterns since birth. And this is what we're going through, guys. To unlive all of the existence, to go all the way back to life, like the recreation, the rebirth. Well, when we were born into this world, this is what I was going through last night, and I had to clear out. We're still clearing out so much of what we were programmed, the identity that was given to us since birth, man-made identity, with our birth certificate, with our name from our parents, with our traditions from our parents, our grandparents, whoever raised us. And so it said, yeah, so the old cycles taught and seen with the traumas, the traumatized eyes of what feels the feelings of the world I release. So, like I said, I went back in to the old program, the programmed self, the created self that was man created by our family, our parents, schools, the system. And that created all these traumas. So I went through the eyes of my spirit, and I went and I released the created hell. I don't remember writing that. I released the created hell, as the lessons provided were to be used for strength and not abuse. So when we were birthed into this world, we're here to take the experience and learn the lesson, and to gather that information and move on to our next phase. And we use these understandings, from understanding to understanding, and we turn them into strengths instead of abusing it and staying stuck into that victim emotion, that stuck feelings. And sometimes it's tough to get out of those, and that's why there's help that can help you get out of that. And it's really talking it through and really holding sacred space and going to the root. Okay, so then I wrote, to remember to learn how to empty out. Okay, so I go back in time, we go back, we take it all the way back. This is good stuff, guys. I hope you stick with me. Okay, so we take this all back. We take ourselves back to when we were created by identity. Let's see, provided as you, okay, to remember to learn how to empty out. So to remember and learn how to empty out, to take the journey and thrive, not to surrender and lack, not to be stuck in the energies, but to thrive from experience and overcome as warriors we are, as warriors do. To fight for remembrance. So when I say fight for remembrance, what I feel from my own scenarios, fight for remembrance. You know, there's so much shit that we have to clear out that was like obstacles, challenges, traumas, old hurt feelings, emotions, sadness, fear that we have to overcome. We have to let go of. We have to release, so that we can, and we fight because we want to heal, we want to do better, be better. We don't want to feel these toxic emotions that this prison that we put ourselves in. We don't want to be mean to people. We don't want to not hug somebody with full inauthentic love, like when you're in a relationship, to your bosses, to your friends. You know, you want to fully embrace the love, unconditional love with no judgment. So in order to even really get there, you have to remove all these patterns of the abuse, the trauma. You know, the what's the right word? Just the structure that was built for us. I guess you can say that. So we fight for remembrance. So once we release and let go of what no longer serves us, and we take it all the way back and heal what we need to heal, whatever's coming up for us, instead of archiving it back into our thought. I don't want to talk about it. There's been several times I've said that myself, and there's been several times my friends, my family members, my exes would be like, I don't want to go there. My trauma was, as a child, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, wow. And just a side note, one of my friends, he lost his sister. She was so young, and he was young too, at a young age, and he was treated invisible to his family, and that's what he felt. It may not have been the case, but that's what he felt, and it scarred him into his adulthood, where he sought love outside of him. And he was such a giver of love. He is such a giver of love. And he knows he wants to just he wants to people please, love, but it's not unconditionally. It's to what he knows, what he wants to feel, what he wanted to feel. And then it becomes, it can become a little toxic, because then that can lead to neediness, needing the feeling that he needs to have that back. But really is just what he was really needing to give himself, give him that true love, that unconditional love, because it allowed other people to abuse him continuously. So abuse as a child and into adulthood. So it's really like going back in time, where's the root of your true hurt, and really seeing it and not pushing it away, saying, don't say, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it. It's not gonna go away. It may go away for a little bit, but it's still there, and it's okay to feel it. It's okay to talk about how it made you feel. And we don't hold you to those emotions. It's sacred space that's created, and it allows you to really express your true feelings, for you to hear yourself, for the questions to be asked, so you can really answer them with truth. And once you identify what the blockages are, you can heal yourself. That's when you begin to heal. But anyway, that was a long side note, but that's going to be for somebody else out there. You know, these when these messages come in, it's just like, and then I really detail into a certain thing and use my family, my friends, my life as an example. Apply it to where it applies for you. Take what resonates with you, and because there's different stuff that comes in. I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay, so the remembrance. The remembrance, the freedom to release yourself of shackles of the imprisoned self. Yes, we are prisoners. We can hold ourselves hostage, imprisoned in our mind. It's all here. We hold ourselves so imprisoned in our mind, these shackles, these invisible shackles that we bind ourselves to, these restrictions. It's up here. And once you release the shackles and you start freeing yourself with your heart, with love, with expression, with truth, you become more of your authentic self. You're taking this all the way back to your created identity, and you're clearing it out to find your true self, your authenticity. Ooh, I hope you're following with me. Some are, some may not, but just go with it. Okay, so the prisoned ones, we are fighting ourselves for freedom. So the prisoned ones, we are fighting ourselves for freedom. So I guess our imprisoned selves, we are prisoners. We were prisoners. We are fighting for our freedom within ourselves. We're fighting ourselves. Do you guys ever feel that we hold ourselves in shackles? Our prison is our mind. We're in our jail cell, our thoughts. A lot of people don't like to be alone, because then their mind starts turning and they start thinking, and then they're like, I need to drink a beer, I need to smoke some weed, whatever. Whatever it is. And it's not judging. It's just like, so many people don't realize or don't want to admit that they're scared to be alone within their thoughts. But this is where we go and figure it out. In solitude within ourselves, because it's never outside of us. Okay, so the army of the invisible warriors fight with us on the outside, so we're never alone. We have our ancestors. We are our ancestors. We are the best versions of our ancestors. And I could fully say that, because when I channel to my ancestors, they're like, yes, we give you the path. We help you with the path. Like the best versions of themselves, they channel it to the chosen ones. You are the chosen ones. We are. And then we get all these bits and bobs of our ancestors and our guidance, and we're never alone, ever. You know, you ever get that thought where you're like, where the heck did that come from? Duh. Higher self, our ancestors, our connections. If you ever get any toxic stuff where it's just like, could still be some of our ancestors, because we know our ancestors healed and unhealed. Warriors and the ones that were in struggle, that they needed support and help to get out of the burdens that they were feeling. The slavery, whatever it may have been, the slavery, enslaved self from a lot of women too, cannot speak their truth. In this lifetime we have, it appears to be that we have freedom, but when you're in a relationship, sometimes people feel like they can't speak their truth. You can't tell your partner how you really feel, due to fear you're gonna lose them, fear you're whatever it may be. So I'm ranting a little bit. Hang in there. Okay, so the army of the invisible warriors fight with us on the outside. Yeah, so our scarred self, there's scars. If we could see be under our layers of this skin, I was shown so many battle wounds, so many wounds that led to scars. And what happens when you have scars? It's a healed self, right? So we are so there's the wounded warriors that we have scars, but healed, but we don't forget, we still remember, and we continue to fight. I have chills in my head, so I know some stuff's going on. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Whoo, the light is coming in. Even more light. And then the sun thing is like, light shining upon us. Okay, so I'm extra excited today because this helped me so much when I went back this morning and I read my notes from last night. And I'm like, wow, this is so beautiful. Okay, we embrace we embrace the energies. We co-create, recreate, remember, reincarnate in this now time. Wow, so much. At times when we feel weak and defeated from our fellow when at times we may feel weak and defeated, for our fellow ancestors fought these inner emotions and struggled time after time. Some gave up and others continued to fight for life and fight for freedom. And this freedom here in this lifetime, in this now time, it's freedom to free your voice, free your choices. You are free to make choices. Choose to be in a relationship. Choose to do this job. We have so many choices that we don't realize that we have the full say. We have the power to change. And what keeps us from changing is fear. The fear of tomorrow. And we need to get out of that old program and remember the power of whatever decision you make, it's the right decision. Don't regret. Regrets, again, when you regret, you're not in the now, you're in the yesterday. You're in fear, you're in lack. As we continue the mission, no longer fighting alone in the physical with guidance from the invisible, we are gifted with soul tribes, soul connections. We meet others like us who are fighting the same, and together we unite. Soul tribe, guys, who we're tuning in with, people we are I'm talking to, people who you're talking to, the soul tribe. You know soul tribe when you know soul tribe. When you can just connect with somebody like that, and you're just like, and it's like, oh, I love you. It's all good. Oh my God, I'm so excited to see you like that, like unconditional love, remembrance. Let that be a sign that soul tribe. Also, we also connect with soulmates, and it could be toxic people in our life, ones that are here to help us, give us that kick in the ass to get moving. It may seem like we're getting abused and stuff, but we need to learn the experience. We need to take the lesson, take the experience, learn the lesson. Boom. So, okay, what else? Okay, so we meet others like us who fight the same, and together we unite. We free our voice and connect, no longer sheltering our thoughts, but expressing to allow and help others know they are not alone, to help others remember who they are and what is needed to, like what you need to do to become. And then I wrote here, become, and then I have under B-E, it's just be, become, just be in the now moment, just be the light. And then come, I have arrived. That's what that means to me. So just be, I have arrived. The remembrance of self, remembering. So we clear the passage to create after we empty out and remove all illusion. We allow visions instead of running and hiding. We face the darkness of self, and sometimes it's blinding, and we allow the light to come in. We unlock our emotions to become. We remove identity. We remove the old programming. Wow! I'm excited to share this. I hope you guys like it. Comment and let me know. But this was just last night when I was just tuning in. I have more stuff when I was tuning in today, straight activated and connected. Because I was like, and then so when I went, this was before I went to go lay down. And as I was laying down, and this is before I closed my eyes and saw the stars. While I was closing my eyes and I was flickering through my channels of this lifetime and seeing each lifetime in this lifetime. And when I say lifetime in this lifetime, I mean like childhood. Remember your best friend from childhood? That's a lifetime. And those child years, 5th grade, 3rd grade, 5th grade, however far back, and then another lifetime, a teenager, another lifetime, kind of teenager into adult, but not really adulting. You know, these lifetimes with exes, lifetimes when you were connected with your family, mom and dad so much, you would walk to the store with them. You'd hold their hand. You'd wake up in the middle of the night and go lay with your parents. Like, these are lifetimes in this lifetime ago for me, and that's how I kind of express it. But there are other lifetimes that existed before this lifetime, if that makes sense. But last night I was going back and I was really feeling these emotions that brought tears of release in my eyes and of happiness, because look how far we've come. And I'm like, man, and forgiveness. I still had little pieces of other people that I didn't realize I didn't go in and forgive, or forgive myself for how I was. Like, there was just so much going on. I'm like, and this was going fast. Like, all this was happening so fast. So the flicker of the TV station, the emotion, and the tears coming in, tears of sadness too, because I'm like, ooh, I miss those times. You know, I'm really grateful for those experiences. And when I went in, I thanked the experience. I was just so happy to be a part of it, the good and the bad. Even more so the bad ones that really helped me to grow. And sometimes I had to take lessons over and over and over again, the same lesson, different energy, so I could really, I was stubborn. We all are stubborn. I'm still stubborn, you know, and take the lesson, take the experience, learn the lesson. And then I finally did, and I moved on. I'm flickering through and just going. So if this comes up for you, I hope that me coming on here and letting you know what I do helps you, or even challenges you to go to the root. So then after I released all that stuff, I felt so lighter, so much lighter, and my heart was just, I was so at peace. Just, I could breathe, my breath was so smooth. My body was so light, and my eyes were still closed, it was dark. I had one candle on, but I closed my eyes, and I saw the stars, and then I heard the message, I am a star, we are stars. So what I was seeing was a reflection of us. Oh man, light workers, starseeds, we grow our roots and we branch out and we connect. So I wanted to really share this excitement, this epiphany. I know it's not always like, ha ha, this is great. Sometimes it's like, oh shit, I've been through it. I'm freaking feeling it, you know? And then when I woke up today, I felt so much of the release that was gone. And sometimes we feel irritable and anxiety. We have that anxiety because we feel like we have to do everything alone. We hold all this emotion in our cage, and we walk around all day with it, and we really don't feel into why are we feeling so grumpy? What is this? You know, but we're still just trying to shine our light the best way we know how, but we're really not going to the root of this, whatever this an emotion is. So that's why you have to take time for yourself. It doesn't even have to be in meditation. It could just be in journaling. It could just be in silence. It could just be just by yourself and breathing through it. Breathing through it. Even if you're at work, take some time to do deep breathing. Like, I breathe like that at work. Sometimes make some loud noises where people were like, damn, she's having a day. No, I'm releasing what no longer serves me so I can continue to have a great day. I'm breathing through it. You know, it's okay. Body aches, yes. Body aches are happening. My back, my neck. I felt weakness in my neck and my back the other day. I also had like weakness in my pinky for some reason. And I've been feeling hot and cold flashes, but not because of the weather. When we're doing that, we're clearing out 3D shit, old stuff. And sweating, if you're feeling sweaty in your sleep, like hot sweats, and it's not hot, you're releasing all that toxic bullshit. You know, we're still working when we're sleeping. You know, our spirit never sleeps. Our physical body just needs to rest. So, I think it's been 25 minutes, and I just want to send you guys so much love, so much empowerment, just to be who you are and do the shadow work. Go inside, deep inside yourself, and it's okay. It's okay. Don't hold yourself in guilt. Don't hold yourself in sorrow. Don't hold yourself in the sadness. Allow yourself to see and feel, but let it go. Don't run from it. And if you need extra support, book a session with me. Do it. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm pretty awesome. I don't know about you guys, but you know, thank you for all your beautiful comments and your emails. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for really shining your light back and helping me as we help each other. And you help me with these beautiful messages, and it really just, I know you're there. And it feels good. I'm not alone. Neither are you. We are one. I am you. This reflection, I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day, evening, whenever you see this. This is a timeless message. I hope this helped you with any epiphanies or any advice or guidance that I was able to give you. I hope it helped. I know it will. Shoko apate. You know you light the way. Go apate ni nakata yasia kundiria tu atashuku ata. Allow the blockages, the barriers to be removed. Bo shuku ate negania nania sia ata iga. So that the pathway is cleared. Allow this magic. This is the good energy, and I love it. Unconditional love. I love you. All of you. Flawless. Yakamata. Yati nakata wa nakata tutuinia nakata o atenia nakata perfectly imperfect dai nakata wa anikiakata stubborn ones you are kaisia nia nakata. We're so stubborn. Why? Kaya ku apatere aniri asiania kawatia nakata. That's just one of the barriers we had to put up. It's okay to be stubborn. But be aware of it. Be flexible. Allow things to flow. I love you guys unconditionally. We release judgment of ourselves. We release judgment of others. If we're questioning why other people are doing certain things, ask yourself, are you judging or are you really just curious? That's I love that. Thank you. That's how we could scale if we're up in people's Kool-Aid and judging. Sometimes it's difficult to scale. I catch myself questioning certain things, and it is a little bit of judgment. I'm like, I am guilty. I am guilty of that. All we could do is be the better versions of ourselves every day and continue to remove layers and layers and layers of all this shit. And be grateful for all of our lessons. Ya kia nakata. You are beautiful. Perfectly imperfect. Yes, yes, yes. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Talk to you soon. Let me see first. All good. Ooh, I'm a little shaky. All good. Good. I send you guys so much love. Yes.